Women's nipples are shocking reality revealed, psychology and human facts. When people hear the word nipples, their minds often go straight to sexuality, but in reality, nipples have far deeper biological, psychological, and cultural significance. Across history, they've been surrounded by myths, taboos, and curiosities. Modern psychology and human biology reveal some surprising facts that might completely change the way you see them. 1. Every human starts with nipples. One of the most fascinating biological facts is that all humans develop nipples in the womb, long before sex differentiation occurs. This means that both men and women have them, even though their functional roles differ. For women, nipples are essential for breastfeeding, while for men, they remain mostly vestigial yet still sensitive to touch and stimulation. 2. Psychological sensitivity and pleasure. Research in psychology and neuroscience shows that the nipple area is wired with thousands of nerve endings. Stimulation here doesn't just create local sensations, it activates the same brain regions linked to genital arousal. In fact, brain scan studies reveal that nipple stimulation can trigger oxytocin release, which is the same hormone involved in trust, bonding, and intimacy. This partly explains why nipple touch during intimacy can heighten emotional connection between partners. 3. Cultural taboos around visibility. Why are female nipples considered shocking while male nipples are casually shown in public? Psychology suggests that this double standard is cultural, not biological. In many societies, female nipples are sexualized, whereas in others, such as traditional tribes, they're simply seen as functional. Western media reinforces the taboo, turning nipples into symbols of modesty, rebellion, or controversy, depending on context. 4. The role in mother-infant bonding. Beyond sexuality, nipples play a profound psychological role in early life. For infants, the nipple is not just a source of nourishment but also of comfort and security. Psychologists emphasize that the act of breastfeeding enhances mother-infant bonding through skin-to-skin contact, oxytocin release, and calming of the baby's stress system. This shows how nipples are directly tied to survival and emotional development. 5. The nipple gaze effect. Interestingly, eye-tracking studies reveal that people often glance at the chest area during social interactions consciously or not. This happens across genders, even when individuals are not sexually interested. Psychologists call this the nipple gaze effect, a subtle form of attention rooted in evolutionary cues about fertility, health, and caregiving potential. 6. Myths and misunderstandings. Myth 1. Only women's nipples are sensitive. Reality, men can experience arousal through nipple stimulation too. Myth 2. Extra nipples are extremely rare. Reality, around 1 in 18 people are born with a supernumerary nipple, often mistaken for a mole. Myth 3. Nipple size and color are abnormal if they vary. Reality, variations are completely normal, shaped by genetics, hormones, and life stages. 7. The psychology of censorship. The Free the Nipple movement highlights how censorship reflects deeper issues of gender equality. Psychological studies suggest that restricting the female nipple reinforces objectification, whereas normalization reduces over-sexualization. This raises an important question: is the shocking reality simply that society has trained us to see something natural as forbidden? Conclusion: women's nipples, far from being just a sexual detail, are a biological marvel, a psychological trigger, and a cultural battlefield. From mother-infant bonding to adult intimacy, from taboos to liberation movements, they reveal much about human behavior and societal norms. The shocking reality is not in their existence, but in how much meaning we attach to them. By shifting the lens from shame to science, we can better appreciate how something so small plays such a large role in human life.